Do you ever feel like your ability to read people is more of a curse than a gift? Maybe you're talking to a friend, and you can clearly sense what's really going on in their life, but they brush it off and tell you you're reading too much into things. Or you walk into a room and instantly feel the tension in the air, even though no one says a word about it. Maybe you've learned to keep quiet because the last time you shared what you noticed, people looked at you like you were imagining things. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone, and there's nothing wrong with you. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this happens, the hidden mechanism behind it, and how to turn this frustrating experience into the most powerful and valuable gift you've ever had. Being an intuitive introvert is very different from simply being shy. Shyness is about fearing judgment or attention, while introversion is about how your energy works. You recharge in quiet spaces and feel drained by too much social activity. What makes you different from many other introverts is your powerful ability to notice things that most people miss. It might be a quick change in someone's tone, a slight shift in body language, or a feeling that something is off, even though nothing has been said. These signals aren't random guesses. Your mind naturally collects small bits of information, facial expressions, pauses, patterns in behavior, and connects them into a bigger picture without you even trying. This is why you often just know what's really happening, even when others can't see it yet. It's not magic, and it's not overthinking. It's a real skill. This deep perception is the core of your gift as an intuitive introvert, and it's the reason you often see the truth long before anyone else notices it. Most people move through life using only their 5 senses. They focus on what they can see, hear, and touch. You, on the other hand, have an extra layer of perception. You pick up on unspoken emotions, hidden motives, and repeating patterns in people's behavior. It's as if your mind is tuned to a quiet frequency that others don't hear. You might meet someone for the first time and instantly sense what they're going through, even before they tell you a single detail. Or you could watch a conversation unfold and recognize that it's following the same emotional script you've seen many times before, just with different people and situations. Your brain doesn't process these things step by step. Instead, it delivers the full picture all at once, like a sudden flash of insight. That's why it often feels like déjà vu. You've seen this story before, and you already know how it's going to play out. This ability comes from noticing patterns in human behavior that are so subtle, most people overlook them completely. It's not about guessing. It's about connecting the dots faster than others even realize there are dots to connect. This is the gift that sets intuitive introverts apart from the crowd. As powerful as this gift is, it comes with a hidden cost. The more you focus on your inner vision, the more disconnected you can become from everyday life. It's like having a telescope that can see distant galaxies, but struggling to notice the glass of water right in front of you. Over time, your mind becomes so skilled at reading patterns and unseen dynamics that it puts less energy into handling the basic, practical side of life. This creates what we can call a strength imbalance. One ability grows stronger while the other quietly weakens. You might be able to sense the exact emotional tension in a meeting, but completely forget the meeting's follow-up tasks. Or you might have a brilliant solution to a complex problem, but miss the small steps needed to make it work. This imbalance can be frustrating, because while others admire your insights, they may also judge you for being forgetful, unorganized, or too lost in thought. The truth is, your brain is working hard, just in a different direction than most people's. And without balance, this incredible gift can slowly start to feel less like a strength and more like a burden you can't put down. When the practical side of life is ignored for too long, it doesn't just fade away, it pushes back. This is when your greatest strength can quietly turn against you. You might start feeling anxious about money because bills keep piling up, or you suddenly become overly focused on health, small routines, or organizing one tiny area of your life, while the bigger picture keeps slipping out of control. Sometimes you can even find yourself avoiding important tasks altogether, because they feel heavy and draining compared to the excitement of exploring ideas and patterns. The problem is, the more you escape into your inner world, the more reality demands your attention. And when it finally catches up, it often comes in the form of stress, emergencies, or unexpected crises. This is the trap many intuitive introverts fall into without realizing it, the variability that makes you insightful. empathetic, and visionary can also leave you vulnerable to real-world problems. If you don't learn to balance the two sides, your gift can start to feel less like a blessing and more like a constant weight you're forced to carry. Many people think the answer is to swing to the opposite extreme, either by shutting down their intuition completely or by forcing themselves into the practical world through pure willpower. Both approaches usually fail. Suppressing your natural way of thinking leaves you feeling empty and disconnected from yourself. Forcing practicality often leads to burnout, frustration, and giving up altogether. The real solution isn't about choosing one side over the other. It's about integration, learning to let your intuition and practical skills work together instead of against each other. When you find that balance, your insights don't just stay in your head. They become actions and results that improve both your life and the lives of the people around you. The 3-step process to transform the curse back into a gift. Step 1. Grounding practices. Your mind naturally drifts into ideas, patterns, and possibilities, but to stay balanced, you need moments that pull you back into the present. Grounding means fully experiencing what's happening right now without analysis. Take slow walks and focus only on what you can see, hear, or feel. The warmth of sunlight, the sound of birds, the texture of the ground beneath your feet. You're not trying to solve problems in these moments. You're simply training your brain to stay connected to the physical world. Step 2. Build practical systems. Your mind is designed for big picture thinking, not remembering dozens of small tasks. That's why systems are your best friend. Set up automatic bill payments so you never miss a due date. Use phone reminders or digital calendars for every important event, no matter how small. Create simple routines for chores like laundry, cleaning, or grocery shopping. The goal is to make these tasks so automatic that they no longer drain your mental energy. Step 3. Actively engage with your insights. Instead of instantly trusting every flash of intuition, treat your insights like conversation partners. Write them down, ask yourself questions, and look for proof before acting. For example, if you sense tension between two coworkers, consider possible reasons, observe more, and see if the pattern holds. This keeps your intuition sharp but also grounded in reality. When you combine these 3 steps, something powerful happens. You stop feeling torn between your inner world and the outer one. Your visions don't stay trapped in your mind. They become practical, tangible results. This is how you turn what once felt like a curse into the exact skill that helps you create real change. When your intuition and practicality finally work together, you step into a new version of yourself. Your insights no longer feel like heavy secrets you carry alone. They turn into actions that make a visible difference. You'll notice you're not just observing life from the sidelines anymore. You're actively shaping it. This balance also changes how others see you. Instead of being the deep thinker who's a little disconnected, you become the person who not only sees the bigger picture, but also knows how to make it happen. That's the real transformation, moving from a dreamer with ideas to a grounded visionary who can turn those ideas into lasting, meaningful impact. You were never broken. You were just using only half of your natural abilities. By grounding yourself, building simple systems, and actively testing your insights, you create balance that makes your gift even stronger. It's the small, consistent habits that turn your inner vision into real-world results. So, if you're ready to stop seeing your deep perception as a burden and start using it to create real change, begin today. Subscribe for more content on understanding your mind and using it to your advantage. And check out the next video to keep building this transformation.